secret meeting. Let's see what happens here. Welcome back to another F124 driver career mode video. Today we're heading to Japan, Season 3, Race 4, and there has been a driver ratings update. Fernando Alonso has been nerfed, Lando Norris increased, Lewis Hamilton increased, George Russell increased with Albon dropping, Piastri increase, Stroll dropping, Sargent dropping. That is quite interesting. So the F1 drivers got an adjustment, adjusted to fall in line with their real-world counterparts. Preview changes are confirmed below, so let's hold an update. And we're heading to our HQ, or our home. There's a massive mansion that we have as a third season driver. Halo has just come in, so that's good. But we have a secret meeting. I did not remember this from last episode, but here we are. Secret meeting. Let's see what happens here. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate the support. So here we are then. It is in fact Aston Martin trying to get us to sign. Now, Fernando Alonso is super OP, but we'll see. Let's head into Japan and see how fast he is. I think he got nerfed with the update, so we'll see if he's any good compared to the previous Grand Prix. Lance Stroll also nerfed a bit. But should we continue talks? You know what? I'll leave the avenue open, or I don't know. Do I stay with Mercedes? Because Mercedes is the second best car on the grid, but is currently P1 in the constructors. I think I'll leave the avenue open, but then we can easily decline next time. Let me know what you guys think. So let's take a quick look at the R&D progress. We're right behind Aston Martin, and balancing out the field is the scenario we're running with this season, and I think it's been doing okay. We have 1,185 points to spend on the car. So let's see, we could do improved energy store cells for weight reduction, I think. Anything else we can trigger here? I mean, we are limited because of our recognition in the team. Okay, so we could do that or nothing else, because this one is more expensive than the amount we have. So yeah, let's go into improved energy store cells, which will come before China next time. Taking a quick look at our specialist then. Third or better in qualifying, finish in a better position than your teammate in the spring qualifying. Okay, we can try and beat him in the race. Today is Japan. 8 laps without penalties. Warning during the race weekend. 8 laps in a session. I mean, that's easier, right? We could possibly get some weird collision penalty like we did in Las Vegas two seasons ago. 7th gear, lift and coast. I mean, either or is fine. 40 seconds is much shorter, so I'll take that. Perfect 2 practice programs during a race weekend. That works too. We received 2 upgrades, and those were still minor enough to keep us in P2 in the R&D standings. The R&D scenario has put Aston Martin, has given Aston Martin a penalty. So let's take a look. We're third best car. Even with the upgrades, we're third best. And Aston Martin, even with the penalties, is going forward. Balancing out the field isn't as effective as I thought it would be. Haas is the second best car with Mercedes third best. This is quite surprising. But yeah, this is Japan time. I think it's a regular race weekend. And let's see how we do here.
A warm welcome everybody from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019. Some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
Alright, here we go for qualifying then, and to address the people wondering what difficulty I play at is 110 for qualifying and the race. So yeah, there we go, 110 confirmed, and the AI didn't switch automatically like it did that one time. Was it Circuit of the Americas? I don't remember. It just went from 110 to 70, but yeah, right now, no big issue. So, dropping our fuel load so that we are only doing one lap, one real good push lap. Let's hope that we can put this car in a decent position after that one lap. Let's see how will we perform here in qualifying. Crossing the line for first lap P8. Uh-oh. Not the greatest of laps. But is it enough? We will see.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Not improving. Not improving. I totally screwed Sector 1. I'm on used tires right now. But I think I just about scraped through. Think we should be fine. Oh, yep. We're fine. We're fine. It's P14. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. There we have it. P14 by the end of the session. Just about scraping through with our first lap. Ricardo, Pocher, Behrman, Albon, and Zhou knocked out. Come on. P7. P7 is the best I've got here. I have to go out one more time, I think. Alright, we're improving by about 5/10 here. Is that enough to get us out? P9, just about scraping through into Q3. That is good enough for me. All right, so P9 and my teammate is P5. Just under a 10th ahead of me. Or sorry, yeah, just under a 10th ahead of me. That's not too bad. Bottas, Russell, Perez, Tsunoda, and Ocon knocked out. Alright, definitely not going to be pole, but I'm hoping for a decent P8. P8 seems to be like the average we get in Season 3 with the OPAI. So Lewis Hamilton is 0.02 of a second right behind Alonso. I'm down in P8. It's pretty tight, to be honest. 0.6 off the pace of the leader is not too bad. We've been seconds behind them sometimes in 110AI, but Japan is a track that I'm not very confident in. I would say I'm like moderately okay at this track, so I'm happy with the P8 finish. That is a solid position to start from 6 thousandths ahead of Carlos Sainz. Yeah, I'll take that. So let's see if we go into the Grand Prix day and perform well, because on Grand Prix day the AI loses most of its pace. So we'll see how we perform there.
No fewer than 12 world champions have been crowned at Suzuka, but who will be tasting glory today at the checkered flag? We're approaching lights out, and we can't wait for the Japanese Grand Prix. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit, and the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Fernando Alonso yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Stroll, Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, the rookie, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Perez, Zhou, Albon, Behrman, Théo Pourchaire, Ricardo, Russell, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today.
So, upgraded to P7 as Lewis Hamilton takes a penalty. And this is our strategy, a one-stop strategy, medium to hards. Yes, I'll take that. The hards can survive the rest of the race. So, if we want to pit a little earlier, that is totally fine. We'll leave the fuel as is because I think I might use a little bit of fuel. We'll see. But without further ado, P7. Let's hope we can get higher in the points. All right, let's see. Medium tire runners up and down the grid by the looks of it. Lights out. Piastri had a moment there. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Car wouldn't turn in. Sorry. That curb is not helpful, so I should be avoiding them. The slalom is the bit that gets me off guard because the AI has ultimate grip through there. I have to care for tire wear and tire pressure, tire temps actually. Up first, exceeding track limits as I yeet the car into that corner. Alright, let's stay in this DRS train. P6 just behind Leclerc. Oh, could have been a second warning there. But I guess I straddled the racing line, or the FIA have closed their eyes for a moment. We'll take either condition. Alright. First lap complete. Okay, DRS enabled, but there's only one DRS straight, which is this one right now. And the detection is towards the end of Sector 3, so we're not going to get DRS just yet. We'll get it at the end of this lap. Yep, not great around here. The slaloms are killer. Ooh. Who was that?
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Oh, Verstappen had an issue. Went off. We'll take it. Still staying close to Leclerc. This is getting problematic. These slalom bits are problematic. Alright, we got nothing left. Verstappen and Piastri through then.
Try to stay with them. They might make
We'll use them for DRS assistance down the straight. Maybe we can slowly start catching the guys ahead again.
Here's some information on Tsunoda for you. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. Okay,
Come on,
mate,
come on, come on.
ahead of you. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
Why is Leclerc tagged? Bro, are you blind? I don't have the pace right now. I'm just about holding on to Piastri and Verstappen here. So bloody hell, figure out your life, buddy. Oh, no way I do not get DRS. Alright, fine. I'm gonna lose out to the Haas of Sainz. These guys have insane pace. I don't think they have any tire wear on the car right now. I might pit early for the hards. My gosh, look at the pace they have through those S's. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Car feels horrible. These tires are not manageable.
Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on
Here
the
we go. Hard tires on. Slow stop. Bro. What the flip is a 5.5, man? A lot of catching up to do. They really want me to cook today, don't they?
Attaching the right rear wheel. I know it's not
Yeah,
ideal,
dumbass.
Put that behind us now and get back into this race. That was our last
Screw
stop.
your heads
No
on
more
right,
scheduled
mate.
pit stops. Let's go.
I don't know if I can get points today. Oh, these tires feel horrible too. What the flip?
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag. Hold on a sec. Someone just ahead of us is retiring. It's a dark blue car. Porsche has an issue. Thank you very much. And thank you for not calling a safety car or something, because that would have totally screwed me. Alright, we keep catching. We keep trying to catch here. I see them just ahead. 3 seconds. Okay, we're getting people in the pits now. Okay. Up to P16 now. Still trying to catch the backwalkers ahead. Okay, 2 more cars ahead, no DRS. Just missed the detection zone, I think. We're up to P10 now. And I think everyone has pit. Seriously, I'm in the middle of nowhere here.
We're getting some strange readings
from
the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried. Just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Bad data on what, mate? First signs of durability issues, and there's a yellow flag ahead.
Caution.
I was just saying, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Seems like someone's retiring. Yeah, it's a McLaren. Around to turn 2. Norris out.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Wow, that's how slow I am. Yeah, I need to improve in Japan, but I just don't know how. I really tried practicing a lot, but it doesn't seem to work out for me. Need to find some form of talent here somehow. My gosh, Tsunoda is catching. But it's all this weird lockups and stuff, man. I changed the setup to adjust for lockups, lowering the brake. What is it? The pressure, the brake pressure, and also adjusting brake bias here and there. But braking is really costing me. It's the usual late stage upgraded car chaos with the brakes. And I also think it might be worth exploring like a 10-0 wing setup for the circuit, because the AI has unbelievable straight lines pace. I'm currently running, what is it, 25-13 I think, which is very low for Japan. Japan's supposed to be as decently a heavy downforce circuit. But if I do that, I lose about 3-4 seconds a lap against the AI, which I have no way of fighting if I have that much downforce, because they have so much straight line speed. Oh, Tsunoda's in the pits. Tsunoda in the pits. ¿Qué pasa? Tsunoda decides to pit. Was there a mechanical issue or something? Maybe a blown tire? Perhaps. Those issues do appear sometimes. Okay, my thumb slipped. My thumb slipped. Pressure of Tsunoda disappeared. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, here goes the last lap. So I've been thinking, I thought I exceeded track limits there. I've been thinking over the course of this Grand Prix. It's been pretty boring, so I've just been thinking in my head, why am I slow? Well, I think I've come up with 3 reasons. One is my pace, my just driving ability. Japan is one of the tracks I don't enjoy as much, so I need more practice on this track. So I need to figure out a way to get faster on my own. It's these S's in Sector 1 that I lose a lot of time, and Spoon. I think that's where the AI finds a lot of time. And number 2 is the setup to assist me in getting faster. The setup, I think, needs to be very low wings to combat against AI quickness, especially around the straights. Because look at Fernando Alonso. He's finished, I think, about 20 seconds ahead of P2, which is wild. So to combat the broken AI, I do need a setup that gives me a little bit more pace, because they do gain a lot in the corners and on some of the straights, especially high-speed corners and straights. So something with the setup as well. And then thirdly, what was my third point? I keep forgetting. Well, anyway, AI hasn't changed at all. This is post-update, so yeah, it's not great. But I'll take 2 points today. It's not bad, but we'll go again next time. We'll restart our point scoring form on the podium.
Right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Yeah, kinda. The third point kind of slipped my mind. Maybe it'll come back to me. Maybe I'll post it in the comments. If not, then it is what it is. Look at Fernando Alonso. So this is post-update. They said they updated the AI, and we saw that at the start of this episode where we saw the new ratings. But also they said they tried to adjust the DRS trains. Remember in all the other episodes, in all the previous episodes, I mentioned how DRS trains are so powerful, and we were able to score a lot of podium positions because of the DRS trains we created. And we managed to stay in the front of the pack. And you can see here, they didn't fix it at all. Fernando Alonso, 17 seconds ahead of Piastri, and Lance Stroll, 18.8 seconds behind him. What does that, where did that come from? Like, where's Alonso's pace coming from? It's ungodly fast. Like, Alonso is, if there's a god, this guy is above this god. Like, seriously, Alonso is unreal in this series. So Piastri and Leclerc also on the podium. You can see the DRS trains are still going on here all the way to P6, and then Lewis Hamilton on his own, and then Ocon on his own, myself on my own, and then Zhou and Russell sharing a DRS train, and then Alexander Albon on his own. So it is kind of spreading out, but it's unrealistically spread out, where those who are in a train are managing to stay far, far, far ahead, and then anyone outside is unable to catch up. So vehicle performance really doesn't matter. It just, DRS is the only thing that matters. Stroll, Verstappen, Sainz, Hamilton, Ocon, myself, and Zhou in the points. And then Russell, Albon, Bottas, Tsunoda, Perez, Behrman, Ricardo, and Hülkenberg rounding out the finishers, with Norris and Pourchaire not finishing the race. Oh, the third point finally came to mind. It is the new engines that some of the AI drivers took. We saw at the start of this Grand Prix that there were a lot of penalties being dished out, and a lot of cars may also be using different allocations of engine components. So I think the AI has turned to a new component. I did not. I'm still using the first stack of components that we started the season with. So that might be why I'm a little slower as well, but that's no excuse. I should be driving much faster. Standings wise, still in the lead, 3 points ahead of Alonso, so this is looking good for now. But as Alonso continues to find form and finishes about 20 seconds ahead of everyone else, he is going to he's going to leap me in the next Grand Prix for sure. Stroll behind by 14 points as well. Hamilton P5. And in the constructors, we lose the lead, 21 points behind Aston Martin, as Alonso cooks this season. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe using the subscribe button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys for a new video tomorrow.